Hello, I'm live, and I'm just going to give it a second here for everyone to come on. Okay, so last day of the 30-day live challenge. Hi, Retta. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Jenica. Okay, all right, ladies. So thank you so much for joining me today. Today is the last day of the 30-day live challenge. Hi, Carol. And I am gonna finish off with a tutorial for you. So we're gonna make these earrings over here. And it's based on this bracelet design that I did. This one is on my YouTube channel, and I don't remember what it's called. I'm sorry. I meant to look it up before I started, and I totally forgot to look it up. But I will post a link after the live is done, so I'll do that after. But so I did it in a couple different colors. So here's the other colorway. So I did this with the vintage rose bicones, and these are sort of metallic purple 11-aughts, and then these are the aqua bicones, and I'm using just silver 11-aught seed beads here. Anyway, so I thought I'd do this in the pink color, and I also had the hot pink out because I wasn't sure how well this would show up on camera, but I think the pink is showing up pretty well, so you guys shouldn't have any trouble following me as I go. And so these are sort of the matching earrings to go with the bracelet. And if you want the bracelet tutorial, like I said, it's on YouTube. And so to start, what you're gonna do, and so the beads I'm using here, so I use bicones over on these two bracelets. I'm actually using rondelles just to show you different bead options that you have. You can also use pearls or any other type of round, and fire polish works pretty well too. So these are all 4mm bicones here, and this is 3x5 rondelle beads. So you have lots of different options to try out. Anyway, you're gonna need, for a pair of earrings, you're gonna need 30 of these beads, and these are 3x5 rondelles, or bicones, or whatever beads you choose. So to start with, we're gonna pick up 8 beads. We're going to pick up 4 of the 11-aughts and 4 of our rondelles here. And I need one more 11. So that's what you're going to have. And I'm just going to go back through the beads and then tie a knot. So you're going to get your little circle here like that. Okay. Hand-eye coordination is missing there. And this is what you have. Now take your needle and go through a couple of the beads. Hi there. And so I'm going to go through 2. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Julish? I apologize if I get it wrong. And I want to exit out of a 3x5 of the rondelle. Then what you're going to do is pick up 3 of the 11s, and you go into the next bead here. Oh, hey Kathy. Last day, yep. Hi Denise. So pick up 3. again, and then go into the rondelle. So you're skipping over this 11/0 here. And having a little trouble finding the hole. So this is what you're gonna get. This is what it looks like when you have the seed beads. Pick up 3 more like I'm doing here, and you go into this next rondelle. And there it is. Sorry, grabbed my work and went flying. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. Thank you so much for watching. And go through the rondelle and then up through the seed beads. And you come out of that middle seed bead. So at this point, this is what you should have, and you want them to sit like so. All right, so now what you're gonna do is pick up 5 beads each time. So it's gonna be an 11, a rondelle, 11, another rondelle, and another 11. So this is your set of 5 that you're gonna pick up. So from here, where you're coming out of that middle bead, you're going to go into the next middle bead over here. Yeah, I love this pretty, it's a pale pink. So yeah, it's very pretty. So again, and you're going to repeat, so you pick up your 5, your 3 11/0s, and 2 rondelles. And from that middle bead over here, you're going to go into this next middle bead. Thank you, Aretta. Hi, Debbie. Yes, our group is definitely growing. We got a good number of ladies watching every day. Okay, so we got our 5. Again, and I'm just going to go back over here into this one. And I got 1 more set to add. And so again, I picked up the 5, so it's 3 11/0s and 2 rondelles. I think many people are lefties, but I don't think everyone's a lefty in the group. Carol. I gotta remember to say people's names because otherwise, yep, see, Denise is a righty. People don't know who I'm talking to. I randomly start answering comments and I look strange. Anyway, so I'm gonna go into this last one here. And so this is what your piece should look like at this point. Give it a good tug. Oh, Debbie, you're not a lefty either. That's right. I know Gail isn't a lefty, though. I don't think I've seen Gail come on yet. That's right, Kathy. You're in your right mind. All right, so now once you've added on all of those sets of 5, we're going to come out of the 11/0 on one of these groups. It doesn't matter which one. Just want to make sure it's this 11/0. And then you're going to pick up 4, and we are going to make our ear wire loop. Just like this. And I'm just going to turn it around so I can continue working in the upward direction. So that was 4 of my 11/0s, and I just went around that central bead. Now I'm going to continue through the first bead of that 4. And then pick up an 11 and go into the next one. And this creates that those 4 pointed corners. So pick up another one and go into this next 11 and repeat one more time. And that is your loop for your ear wire. So this is the finished piece for those of you who joined a little later. There you are. And now what I'm going to do is I want to make my way down here to this bottom piece here. So we just go straight down. You just follow the thread path here. So I'm just going to go through a few beads at a time. I use several needles at the same time, so I usually have 2 or 3 needles going, but yeah, pretty much. I kind of like them bent. So when they get bent like this, I actually kind of like them. I find they work better sometimes. What I end up doing is I break the eye a lot in my needles. So I don't know if you can see it, but you can see I broke the eye. Yep. That's usually when, that's what ends up happening to a lot of my needles lately. Is I'm pretty rough on them. I try to squeeze them through as many beads too many times, so I end up breaking the eye. So that's when they get really useless. I save them because they're good for like poking out super duos sometimes when they don't have when they have a blocked hole. I use those to break out, to open up my super duos. Oh, see? Yep, Denise is, we're on the same path. Yep. So now on this, we are going to do exactly the same thing that we did here. So I'm going to pick up 4 of my 11s. Just like that. Oh. And then you want to go into that first bead of that group of 4. Pick up your 11, pick up the next 11 and then go into the next bead. And one last time. And there you have it. So you have your other diamond shape on the opposite side. Now, just to add in our last part here, what you're going to do is come out of this bead. So we'll just work our way over. And we are going to pick up an 11, a rondelle, another 11, and one more. So you're going to want to pick up 3 rondelles and 4 11s. And you're going to go back around this bead here, and that's what you're going to get. Pretty simple. This is another really quick one. And I'm just going back to reinforce my beads here. All right, here we are. So these are 3x5 rondelles, Barbara, but you can use 3mm or even 4mm over here. When I made the bracelet, I did 4mm bicones. So you can use pretty much any 3 or 4mm beads. You can use bicones, pearls, or other rounds, fire polish. It's pretty versatile, this design, so it'll work with a lot of different bead types. Now, we're gonna just work our way back up and tie off. So all I did was follow the thread path back up and, oh, you're welcome, Barbara. I'm going to do some half-hitch knots here. So I'm going to do them between this 11 coming up and the rondelle. Do second one over here. And this should continue. And one more out here. And then just weave away. Oh yeah, I think so. I think it would look really great in green. That's a good idea. All right, here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the thread so you guys can see this kind of cleaned up. And, oh, there we go. I lost it. Hi, Kate. So there's our piece. And makes up quickly. And for those of you who joined later, maybe if you missed this earlier, the tutorial for the bracelet is on YouTube. So come and check that out. Hi, Esther. And, well, ladies, thank you so much for watching my 30-day live. And since we have such a great group of people together, I thought I'd go ahead and continue with the live challenge. So starting tomorrow, February 1st, I am going to start my Valentine's challenge. So my first, some of you missed the Valentine's challenge. I asked you guys to pick a couple, either fictional or from history. Thank you, Peggy. And I was going to design a piece around that particular couple. So Jessica picked the first couple. She gave me Danielle and Prince Henry from the movie Ever After. And so I'm going to do a design around that particular couple. And then Kathy has given me several names or several couples to pick from. So I will continue giving you guys tutorials and also doing bead stitch demonstrations, because I barely hit the surface. And there's also lots of little tips and tricks that I would love to share with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with the live. And what I am going to do is though go Sunday through Thursday instead of the 7 days a week, and give myself Friday and Saturday off. So you'll just join me at, oh, thank you. Caesar and Cleopatra are great, Barbara. So I will put them in my list. And yeah, so I will continue doing these from Sunday through Thursday from now on. And we'll go from there, and we'll just keep adding. Yeah, we'll just learn, and hopefully our group will grow even bigger. Anyway, so I'm going to say goodnight, and I'll see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Romeo and Juliet. Oh, that's a good one, Denise. Thank you. Princess Diana. Yeah, so is that Princess Diana and Prince Charles? Oh, you are welcome, Barbara. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. I'm so happy this is so much fun. So, and it's nice to have just talking to you guys back and forth. So thank you all so much. Have a good evening. All right, Camilla, I will add that to my list. So wow, I've got quite a few designs to come up with now. So thank you all so much for all the names you've given me. This should be a lot of fun to see. Good night.